All right, since we're celebrating the 70th anniversary of Porsche, let's do a quick vinyl video on how to do the tricolor 70 logo, I guess, if you want to call that. And we'll use the car that we just won, the Porsche 959 Sport, through the limited time series. As you can see, I have it already customized, and I got a little carried away with this tricolor 70 idea. So without further ado, let's hop in. All right, so let's see. Obviously, I got a few more layers here, but I haven't used up all 50. I'm trying to figure out still, what to do, because I was actually kind of out of ideas before decided to do this 70 logo. So we'll jump in and show you how I did the numbers. Obviously, the number on its own, or numbers, since it's two numbers, right? 7 and 0, take up 5 layers to do the way I've done it. So since it only takes 5 layers, I have it, on both sides and on the hood. And if I wanted to, I suppose I could have put it on top of the car. But yeah, whatever. So I'll pick the one up in the front to use as I guess showcase. So I'm gonna put this away so we can actually see more of the car. So I'm just using the official paint, by the way. So if I change the base paint to any other color, I'm not gonna get this color back, but we'll worry about that later. But to start off, let's go in with the first layer, which was the circle, right? So let's see if I can tap the teal circle. Nope, didn't quite get there. I got the white one, the inside first. So we'll just scroll down to the outside one. Of course, for the 0 part of 70, it's a circle, not the number 0. So it takes 2 layers because the number vinyl 0 is not perfectly round. It looks, well, yeah, you know how the zeros look in the number vinyl. So for this one, we have to use the actual circle. And then the thing to notice here is the order of layers that I have. So I have the blue or teal circle first, and then, well, the way I went about it is I do that first, and then I actually did the inside. I went with the white one, so that's not going to be affected by the paint color that I choose later on if I decide to change the actual paint of the car. So it's always going to be white inside. And then the third layer I went ahead was the number 7, and this is actual number layer. As you can see, that's the brightest brightest red that I have on the swatches here. I was like, what is it called? Palette, color swatches, right? And then in order to have that overlapping circle part to get in on the number 7, so it's kind of that mixture of that bright red and the teal together. I'm sure this is not the accurate color combination in the color wheel, but that's okay. I went with this, what would you call this shape? Like a rugby ball or something, right? The one with the angle at the tip, not the completely round one, by the way. So get that in there. So that is the in terms of layer, that's a third layer that's gonna rest above the teal circle and the red number 7. And that order is important because next layer I'm gonna be using is because, if I just left it there, then you got this round part that is going into the 7 is fine, but the other half of the part that is coming over to the circle side, the white circle part and the teal circle part is not what we want, right? So I have to kind of chop that off. And that is chopped off by, of course, side of the 7, which I cannot do, unless I use another layer, which is when this triangular, I moved that layer, didn't I? So let's move that back. So, that is not the regular triangle. I mean, you can do it with the regular triangle, but I went with the right triangle from the Shapes vinyl pack, since they offered us the full vinyl package. So if you were not able to afford that one, then, well, this might be a little bit tricky to do, I guess. So that's the one to chop that rugby ball in half, more or less. And then, of course, that the right angle part is right now sticking, rudely into the inside of the circle. And that's, of course, where the white inside circle layer comes later to obscure that part. And there you go. That's how you get the 70th anniversary logo of Porsche. So it takes 1 white circle, 2 the right triangle, 3 the rugby ball, number 7, and the teal circle. So those are 5 layers it takes to make the 70. And if you want, you can go in there and have the years kind of spelled out. And for me, I did on the passenger side, on the right side is the current year, and of course in the back we have the actual car's model 959S, and on the driver's side we have the 1948. Why not? As I said, I was kind of out of ideas. And with these number 70 on sides, you're not going to be able to do mirror image, because then it's not going to look anything like 70. Obviously, one side will look like 70, but on the other side, it's going to be looking really goofy. Things won't line up, and it's just going to be a mess. But that's, how you do the 70th anniversary logo. So try it out. It takes only 5 layers, and it's fairly simple. It only, if the layers it takes is the basic shape, and the numbers, right? So we got basic, shapes, and numbers. So 3 different packs that you're gonna need to complete the number 70 for this logo. So pretty simple design, but I like the way it looks. So, and of course, just by that number 70 by itself looks kind of bare. You can say it's clean looking, but I went ahead and put some other stripes underneath and in the center and so on. I don't know how much of these I'm actually going to keep, but for now, that's where it stands. So I'll see you guys on the track. Have fun. If you have any other vinyl theme request, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I know I don't do these enough. I do like doing this kind of stuff, the vinyl stuff. But why do I not do that as much? I don't know, it takes time. And I don't really know if any of the things that I make is really worth the sharing. Because, I don't think they're all that good. And I also know there are some really good vinyl designers out there. And what I know how to do is pretty rudimentary. So yeah, I mean, 5-layer vinyl work seems simple enough. So this is, I guess, another one of those, let's call it beginner vinyl exercise design ideas that you can try out. So good luck, have fun with it, and we'll see you in next video. All right, take care, guys.